Hello and welcome back to the Energy Connect studios at the World Utilities Congress 2025. With us here today is Mohammad Ayub, partner at McKinsey Company. Mohammad, thank you so much for taking the time from your busy schedule to be here with us today.
Welcome. Thank you very much, Noor, for having me today.
So to begin, can you please tell us more about the urgency in having interconnected power grids? Why now? Why is now the best time to have this? And how do they support the international goals in terms of integrating renewable power into power grids?
Yeah, thank you very much. The discussion is timely. According to our McKinsey's Global Energy Perspective 2024, the world will need 65 to 80% of power to come from low carbon sources. Today we're standing at 32%. Now we need many of these building blocks, and power interconnectivity is a key building block that will help establish flexible, secure, resilient power grids. Now these are massive networks that span across multiple geographies and multiple countries. And what they practically do is to take the imbalance that is existent on each side and balance that out. So instead of each country or each region optimizing for their own energy sources and for their own energy systems, interconnectivity can help to achieve the net zero objectives in a low carbonized, more efficient, flexible way for multiple regions.
And, in your expert opinion, what type of challenges are facing the utilities sector, especially like big players in the industry, in terms of expanding and again modernizing their grids? And how do you see these companies overcoming these challenges?
Yeah. So earlier this year, during the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week, a group of leaders from the government, from the industry, as well as from the financing sector, came together to discuss how they can accelerate and what are some of these key bottlenecks that exist. I was very excited about the panel discussion yesterday at the World Utilities Congress as well on power interconnectivity, where we had also some of the leaders from the industry, from the government joining us in this discussion. I think four topics emerge that is important for power connectivity or interconnectors to accelerate. Number one, we need clear signals. It is unclear right now where these projects are and how fast they will accelerate and what is the future pipeline until 2030, 2040. So clear signals is one key important factor. Number two, given that we're talking about different countries, we need a coherent regulatory framework that will allow the operators to build these networks in that framework. We're talking about a regulated business. So having that coherent framework is important. The third one is standardization of grids and equipment across different countries. We're talking about different regions which have different regulations and different policies and different directions. I think standardizing equipment can help reduce cost across two countries. Will also help the equipment manufacturers be more innovative and also achieve the production of some of the key equipment with lower cost. And then lastly, given that substantial financials or financing is required, reducing the low cost of capital was another theme that emerged during the Abu Dhabi Sustainability Week earlier this year in January, as well as during the panel discussion that we had yesterday.
You mentioned earlier when we were speaking, this is basically your fourth World Utilities Congress. How has your experience been, and what stands out to you particularly this year?
Yeah, I think it's very exciting to be back at the World Utilities Congress. I've been here now 3 times. Definitely the community is growing. What I like is that we advance the topics from one Congress over the next, so that there's building upon each other's discussions, which gives a sense of collaboration among the sector, the global power sector. What excites me personally very much is that in the prior World Utilities Congress, a group of utilities came together to establish also the UNISA, the Utility Net Zero Alliance, which facilitates some of these discussions further beyond the World Utilities Congress to create a platform for utilities to come together and work together to achieve the net zero targets. So it's very exciting to see the collaboration and the working together of the utilities happening towards achieving the net zero.
Thank you, Mohammed, so much for your time.
You're welcome. Thank you very much.
Thank you for watching. For more content like this, stay tuned to our websites energyconnect.com. Until next time, see you.